Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this video, and again, thank you for signing up to help with Convocation. I really appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. It's a long day, it's a busy day, but it's a great day, especially because we get to see you again. Thanks again for volunteering and thanks for taking the time to watch this. So some of you have been asking what should I wear on this day? Basically, a red polo with your name tag if you still have it. You wear comfortable shoes, and then you don't have to wear khakis. You could wear any kind of pants or shorts that you want, a skirt. It really doesn't matter to me. So the next question is, where should I check in? So for the folks that are working from 2:30 to 6, you should check in at your check-in location. If you're working Livingston, that's the Livingston Quads, the bus stop at the Livingston Quads. If you are working on College Avenue, you should be going to the College Avenue Student Center, formerly the RSC, and that bus stop there. If it's Cook, it's the Beale Road bus stop, Douglas, the College Hall bus stop, and if you're going to Bush, you're going to the West Stadium lot. And again, you should be arriving at 2:30. Some of you are asking, where can I park? If you have a parking pass, you can park wherever that parking pass will allow. I would encourage you all to communicate with each other and carpool so that you all can be kind of at a parking lot that is closest to your actual check-in spot. Also, if you're commuting and are using a vehicle that has never been registered with university transportation, you can park on Bush at lot 64, and that is located right here in this slide. All right. So now, what should you do when you arrive? So imagine it's 2:30. You are at your check-in location. And again, I wanted to just point out that this isn't a complete list of the OLs that are working, but just go along with me here. So what should you do when you arrive? The first is have a person that will communicate with Frankie. As you can see, multiple people are going to be at your stop. Pick a communication leader. Communication is going to be very important. So determine who that communication leader is, and then that person will go ahead and text Frankie and let them know that all the OLs have arrived, that they are the communication leader. And then the next thing that you should do is, if you look at this sheet here, each campus has a set number of buses that should be there. So for Livingston, it's 10. In this scenario, College Ave has 8, Cook has 13, and Douglas has 18. So that communication leader is going to make sure that that all those buses are there. If they are short on buses, they need to communicate that to Frankie. So after that, what's next? Well, students will begin arriving in order to load onto the buses. Each each campus has certain quote-unquote departure times. Those are times that different residence halls have been told that they should be arriving to their bus stop in order to be sent over. So for instance, Cook and Douglas in this instance, all the students on Cook that are living on Cook and Douglas are supposed to arrive at 3:45. Now, are all of them actually going to arrive at that time? No. Some are going to arrive sooner, some are going to arrive later, and that's fine. The only thing that we need to know that you need to know is that no bus should leave earlier than 3:20 p.m. except for on Livingston, the marching band will be leaving from the Livingston Quad bus stop at 3 p.m. That's the only bus that will be leaving earlier than 3:20. After 3:20, it's kind of a free-for-all. As students arrive, they will load themselves onto buses, and then once the bus driver deems it full enough to go ahead and head over to the stadium, they will go ahead and do that. And then it's basically non-stop shuttle service to and from the stadium. As to where the students are supposed to be dropped off, that's pretty easy. College Ave and Livingston are being dropped off at the west lot of the stadium, pictured here. So hopefully some of you are familiar with that location. There will be no cars parked in that lot. There will be very few cars parked in that lot. Basically, buses will just go ahead and pull into that lot, drop off students, and then all of the designated, some of the designated Bush OLs will go ahead and greet people and have those students enter into the stadium beginning at 4 p.m. through the west lot gates. For Cook and Douglas, they will be dropped off closer to the visitor center entrance of the stadium, and we'll have again some Bush designated OLs there to greet them, to walk them around the corner, and then to enter in through the west lot gate for convocation. And again, that starts at 4 o'clock. So again, something that you're going to want to do is make sure that you're there on time, starting at 2:30, that you go to your bus location, that you check in, and then that you make sure that you check that the buses are running smoothly starting at 3:20. Now, what happens at 4? What will happen is that at approximately 4:10, 4:15, I'm going to go ahead and start contacting the communication leaders and asking, hey, what is it like on your campus? Are you still getting a lot of students coming? Is it only a trickle? And then basically we will be in constant communication back and forth to determine when we feel safe that all the students who should have been moved over to the stadium are actually there. Once we are confident that that has occurred, or that you have the last of the students there ready to leave, you will jump on a bus and also come to the stadium over on Bush. So after the convocation is all wrapped up, again it starts at 5 and ends at 6. There is a carnival and a barbecue. Here is where the carnival and the barbecue will take place in relation to the stadium. And so starting at around 5:40, we're going to need to put different orientation leaders in place in order to help get our students over to the barbecue to eat. And so we've developed kind of a route. So as you will see, students are also exiting again from the west lot gate. And so their instinct is actually going to be to walk all the way through to Fitch Road. We're going to want to not have that happen. We'd much prefer that they just go up, make a right onto Steufen Road, and then make a left onto Scarlet Knight Way, or even walk through the Athletes Glen, make a right, and then a left back onto Scarlet Knight Road in order to reduce congestion. And then they're just going to make a left into the entrance for the barbecue. Again, we're going to station people at all those different check-in area points to make sure that students are going the right way and are not entering from the Fitch Road side into that area for the barbecue. We really want them to go down Scarlet Knight Way. So the barbecue will begin. Students with a meal plan will use their swipe in order to get in. If their swipe is not working, they will be given a meal pass. If they are a commuter, they will also be given a meal pass, and you, for working, will be given a meal pass, so no need to worry about having to use your swipe. I will have those meal passes for you, and we'll give them to you while we are setting up for getting students over to the barbecue. So once the barbecue is going, we're also going to have a second shift of OLs arrive, and that's going to be at 6 p.m. So again, this is not complete. It doesn't have everybody's name. What we're going to go ahead and do is have these folks meet with me where the barbecue is. Again, this is where the barbecue is. So I will be in that area. Just go ahead and call me, contact me. I'll let you know where my location is. And at 6 p.m., you're just going to check in with me. You'll have your barbecue dinner, and then we will be giving you assignments. So the next big thing that'll happen will be the departure times. The carnival will be occurring from approximately 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. However, at 8 p.m., we're going to start running a bus shuttle service back to the different residence halls. And as you can see, the drop-off locations are the pickup locations in general. I'll explain that more in just a little bit. So, for example, we have convocation starting at 8 o'clock. We're going to station people along these routes in order to get our Cook Douglas students to that location at the corner of Steufen and Scarlet Knight Way, because that is where the Cook Douglas buses will be taking students back to campus. Okay. So again, we want them to kind of avoid Fitch Road. We will have some people on Fitch Road just to catch any stragglers who have left that way, but this is really the route that we want starting between 8 and 10:30 for people to go ahead and catch a bus back from Cook and Douglas. I would encourage you, because this could be kind of a long scenario, to feel free to bring your iPad to kind of keep yourself busy, because again, we don't imagine that a lot of students will be leaving until about between the hours of 9 and 10 o'clock when the program ends. Now, as far as where students will go ahead and leave in order to catch the College Avenue and Livingston buses, that's right here. Again, we want to catch them and have them go down Athletes Glen and onto Steuben Road, where they will make a right and go back over to the West Stadium lot, uh, and there will be buses there waiting to take them back. So that's a very basic general overview of the day. Um, like I said, it's a good day. It's a long day. Towards the end of the evening, what we basically have to do is we have to make sure that all the students who stayed for Carnival are are gone, that basically they've loaded onto a bus or they know where they're going. So I'm going to be in constant communication with the folks running the carnival, in order to make sure that we feel safe to dismiss you, and also to let the buses know that we think we have everybody so that they can get back to their campuses. Again, thank you so much for watching this. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of questions. Feel free to email me or let me know. uh, Again, as you know, sometimes even things change on the day of. So again, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. My phone number, by the way, in case some of you have already decided to delete it, is area code 818-669-0824. Again, that's area code 818-669-0824. And my email address is fmz, so that's F as in Frank, M as in Mary, Z as in Zebra, 5 at echo.rutgers.edu. Thanks so much, y'all. See you on Saturday.